Oh, we got a great bird of the day today. So I was asking friend Bonita here what kind of bird should we do?
Hmm.
And remember other suggestions. At one point you said a penguin.
I just love a penguin. They're
I
just
mean, who doesn't love a penguin?
adorable.
Well, of
Yeah.
course, as we all know, there are many species of penguins. But since you're an anime cat boy, I decided to
Hmm.
do a certain kind of penguin. And so this
Oh.
kind of penguin is one we'll figure out later. But today's bird of the day is the erect crested penguin.
Oh, not only is
Yeah. Look at
well, you had to
those
go with the
erect
erect one, huh?
crests. Those crests on those guys, they are so erect. It's
You know,
it's
you
it's
couldn't have picked a more on-brand bird for me.
probably not. Probably not.
Probably
What are you
not.
talking about? It's talking about the feathers on the top of their heads. What other possible meaning could you be inferring here?
I mean, I just like that. I'm just into that.
Yeah, you're into that. Look at these
I
little
don't know
tuxedo
what
wearing guys. They're pretty cute.
dirty gutter brains our viewers have,
Yeah, I
but
know what you're talking about. It's the
yeah,
erect crested penguin. That's their name. That's what
he's
they're
he.
called.
It's the Guy Fieri of penguins. What's not to love?
Yeah.
Look at it. They
Well,
have the same haircut.
well let me tell you a little about these fellas. They're 20 to 28 inches long. And you know what's kind of funny is I next time do a budgie for bird of the day. Budgie eater. This buddy. I already did budgies. If you check out my YouTube channel, you know, go to my about section, click my YouTube thing. There I've got my bird of the day playlist. And I think you might just find a bird of the day that you're looking for in there. That's right, I did the budgie. So you want to see bird of the day for budgies? Oh yeah, it's been done. It's been done.
Wait a sec. So Corvus, they're 20 to 28 inches long, erect, crested penguins.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
the
want to be
full
clear.
size of an erect penguin. How long
Yes.
ago? God, was that back in was that in September? Guys, I think it was September. I think it's something like bird of the day number 18 to 20, something about that. Yeah, that's about what it was. I do remember that it's a bird I did when I did Skatebird. God, what a shit game that was. God, it's terrible.
Bird of the day 16, 2 months ago.
Bird of the Day 16. Just go to that Bird of the Day playlist, and it's number 16. Number
Hmm.
16. And all of my past Bird of the Day videos are available on my YouTube channel. Be sure to like and subscribe. I have to do that, right? I have to tell people to like and subscribe. Yeah.
You have to. You're not an actual.
It's called
You're
a
not a
call
streamer.
to action. I'm calling it action. Cool. But no. You go watch that one later. Because right now we're talking about the erect crested penguin, which is a
Yeah.
nice 20 to 28 inches when it's an adult.
That seems too big.
Yeah. Well, I mean, penguins are kind of big birds.
Yeah.
But, you know, in terms of overall body size, that actually does put them really on the bigger side because they don't have quite the wings or tails that most birds do. Like, you know, you take something like a pheasant and its
Hmm.
length, like over half of it is its tail. Not so with
Wow.
penguins.
Huh.
Their tails really aren't, because, you know, most birds are going to use their tails and their wings for flight.
Right.
But penguins, obviously, they're using their tails and their wings for I mean, their wings are really more like fins.
Yeah, it's more for swimming than anything, right?
Or for swimming. These guys are excellent swimmers.
Hmm.
So like the weight average is about 13 pounds, but that's with males weighing on an average of 14 pounds and females averaging about 12 pounds. So the males are bigger, not a lot. In terms of their appearance, not a whole lot of difference. Both males and females have those yellow crests above their eyes. Both of them have that black and white look to them, so pretty similar there. They got a decent lifespan, 15 to 20 years. And all we really know of them is them in the wild, because these are actually not a very well-studied penguin due to their low population and their very extremely small areas. As you see there, that's New Zealand. And yeah, so
Hmm.
basically they live on the southern coast of the big island, and then on a bunch of small islands surrounding it, and that's it. That's it.
And the species name is Udip.
Well,
How do you say
obviously
it?
they're part of the Sphasseniformes order
Uh-huh.
in the Sphassgenidae family, and the Eudipides
Nuts.
scloteri.
Oh, okay.
God damn it! Somehow this is becoming a very lewd bird of the day, and I can't imagine why. Say so, bird of the day. Say so, bird of the day.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Say so, bird of
Look,
the day.
look. I like to put the taxonomical information down there, but God, there's some of those words that difficult even for a crow to pronounce. And
Oh yeah,
yeah,
well, like Euripides.
Euripides or Eudip, Euripides.
Euripides?
Yeah, But yeah. Anyway, if you're wondering, Sphasenica is penguins.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, all
I'm
penguins
gonna
are.
lewd this bird of the day too much, and Corvus is gonna have to edit a lot of it for YouTube.
I don't edit. I just cut the whole thing. I don't give a damn.
Oh yeah, who cares? Who cares about lewd bird of the days? We'll say Euripides nuts all day.
Well, if you may be wondering why the main reason I picked this one is because, well, you see him in the center and bottom right there. Yeah, we got Pen from Evangelion.
Yay, I love Pen.
He is according to the sources that I found, I looked up. I started with Pen, and I looked up, and, do I talk about how good, but budgies don't taste good. Okay, but they might. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, Pen from Evangelion. I looked up and they said that this was a type of penguin he was. So there we go. That's why we're covering him because we love Pen. Best character
One of my
in
favorite
Evangelion.
anime.
Least whiny character in all of Evangelion.
The most mentally well-adjusted character in the entire series.
Absolutely.
Pen's the only person functioning in that show.
Yes. So one thing about these guys is, which is pretty common of most penguins, is they live in large colonies. You know, penguins are very social creatures, and I like that. I like the social birds.
Yeah.
They take care of each other, and so they are not monogamous. So they'll have a different breeding partner every year.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, that's just the way it goes.
So sensual.
So sensual, yeah.
These birds fuck.
They are considered endangered, so because there's not a whole lot of them left. They're not super seriously endangered, but still endangered. So still spooky for them. But a lot of it just due to habitat loss, warming of the oceans, all the usual bullshit. But this is actually a species of penguin that really isn't that well known by humans. There hasn't been a lot of long-term studies of them. Not like a lot of the penguins that live in Antarctica. Or that you're going to see that go up to the southern coast of Africa and, South America and those regions there. Because they're so limited to just the islands around New Zealand, there just really hasn't been a lot of study of them. But, they do pretty typical penguin stuff, Not good at flying. Terrible at flying.
So bad that you would say they can't?
They can't fly. But I gotta give it to them. They're excellent swimmers, and they're capable of swimming many miles. Like all those islands there. I mean, those pretty good distance between those islands. They'll make that swim. They do migratory swimming because they go to certain islands where there's really not a lot of the way in vegetation and food where they do a lot of their breeding. Places that are pretty destitute of other wildlife is where they do their breeding because they found that that's the safest spot. So if there's no other animals around to eat their eggs, then safest spot to raise those eggs, isn't it? So yeah,
that only makes sense.
They basically go to deserted islands to lay the babies, but then once the babies, which usually takes, they say usually about 2 to 3 months is when the babies become decent enough swimmers and hunters to be able to leave their original nest, and they still get help from parents until they're fully grown, but they start learning to hunt real young.
Can you imagine being taught to hunt when you were 3 months old?
Yes, I'm a crow. It's kind of, I was a fledgling, had to start taking care of myself pretty soon there.
That's true. Makes sense.
Yeah, I don't, you humanoids, I don't know how to deal with that is. Yeah, you have to wait till you're like, how old are you before you became self-sustaining? Like 25?
Yeah, I was sucking at the teat of my mom cat for quite a long time.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm fine. I turned out okay. Anyway.
So moving on. I thought one thing that was kind of interesting is that when the babies are really young, the males will stay behind and hang out by the nest with the babies, while the women go out and do all the hunting. So
Oh, good daddy.
like the males are like the guards. How long have I had the twig for? I found it the first day that my mother kicked me out of the nest
Oh,
and said,
wow.
"You're a fledgling now. Go fly."
This is sad lore.
Oh yeah, we got some. Well, I mean, kicked me out of the nest is like I was allowed back in. It's just they kick you out of the
Oh,
nest when
okay.
it's like
Okay.
it's time for you to learn how to fly, and they
Yeah,
literally
yeah, yeah,
push you
yeah,
out of
yeah.
the nest.
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
was like, oh
that's what I
no.
meant. Sorry,
Corvus kicked out of the
I'm using
house.
human. I'm using bird-centric terms. Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I do. Um, one interesting thing is that usually their clutches of eggs will be between 2 to 3, up to 4 eggs. But the
Mhm.
first egg is usually about a third of the size of the other eggs and is pretty much never viable.
Yeah, it's not. That makes
It's
sense.
like a
Just like a
test.
starter.
It's like a test egg.
It's
So I
a
thought that was
pre-egg.
yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting. And so like oftentimes like once they're done laying all the eggs, the mom will like see the little tiny egg and will just like literally push it out of the nest and smash it. It's like
Oh, is that common with other penguins, or is that sort of specific to the erect
uh
crested penguin?
I have to say I haven't researched enough other penguins. I know it's
Uh-huh.
not true of the Magellanic penguin, which I covered
Mm.
back in like Bird of the Day number 23 or something. I don't know about that. So they didn't do that, but there's a couple other species of penguins that have a lot more in common with the erect crested penguin. So it's possible, but I haven't researched them enough to say conclusively whether they're the only species of penguins that does that.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah, penguins.
kind of a cool penguin.
They're cool penguins. Love those crests
Yeah.
on them. So yeah, my thoughts. It's a cool penguin. Wait, actually, I think I just realized something. This
Uh-huh.
penguin in this last sludge, I don't think this is an erect crested penguin. I think I screwed up. And this is a
Is that an
different one.
emperor?
No, it's not an emperor penguin. God, what was it?
It
It's
looks like a
it's
erect crested penguin that forgot its hair gel.
no, it's what's his name? It's Loveless from Happy Feet.
Hmm.
They're what kind of
What kind of penguin? What kind of let's see. Rockhopper penguin.
rockhopper penguin? Yeah, I think this picture here is a rockhopper penguin.
Ah.
Yeah, they're different. I screwed up on my photo getting because I think this one was
No.
labeled as a crested penguin. I'm like, that's a funny picture. But now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, wait a minute. Sorry, this is what happens when you throw the bird of the day together real quick.
You just can't trust the internet for
Can't trust
anything.
it. Can't trust the internet. Can't trust
Uh-uh.
it for anything. Ace punk penguin. Okay.
But we got to look at a different penguin, and I'm happy about
Yeah.
that.
When I'm guessing the rockhopper penguin and the erect crested penguin are probably very closely related.
They look related.
Similar body things, got those yellow things, but you can definitely see this is definitely more of a fuzzy crest compared to look at that. The difference between
Yeah.
those crests. And
Looks like a thicker boy too, like more of a unit
thick
of a
boy,
penguin.
thick boy. Well,
Like he doesn't really have a neck the same
I
way.
apologize for putting a picture of the wrong kind of bird in my bird of the day.
All of your credibility down the drain.
I know, right? It's like, yeah, I basically gotta hang it up at this point.
Stick to corvids, okay, buddy?
I mean, hey, my Corvid videos are sublime. Although, I mean, 20 squats to apologize. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Bantai, you use
Is that a redeem that you have?
It is a redeem that I have.
Oh
But
no.
Benta hasn't used the redeem yet, so I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, Ventai. What about that?
Yeah, you used your redeem points. You want to make me do a squats? Gotta use those redeem points. God damn it, he did them. He did.
I'll do them in solidarity.
Okay, we're gonna do it in solidarity. Well, first we're gonna end this bird of the day.
Okay.
So, the erect crested penguin, I like them. I like them a lot. They're good. God damn it, Bantai. But yeah, I would say as far as birds go, I mean, I guess I don't have a ton of great things to say about it. That's kind of middle of the road for birds for me. I mean, any bird that can't fly obviously has got some issues.
Oh wow.
But they are super cute. They are super cute. They're probably dumb as hell. So that's a few points off there. Look. I can't.
I'm amazed at the corvid like supremacy here.
Wow.
Just
Okay.
just say. I mean, it's fine. You're proud. You're proud of being a corvid. That's okay.
I am proud of being a corvid.
Yeah.
Look, we got tiers of birds, and it's like, look, you can give. I give most birds high ratings, you know. That's
Yeah.
the thing, 'cause
But
I love 'em.
penguins, just fuck them, I guess.
Hey, penguins, you know what? Better than geese.
Well, geese are terrible monsters.
Better than gulls. Better than swans.
Swans are also awful.
Maybe I just have a thing against birds that live a lot of their life in the water. I don't know.
No waterfowl for you.
No waterfowl. Although penguins are not fowl.
No.
Although herons are cool. I like herons.
Yeah, herons are beautiful.
Herons are the best water bird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I gotta say. But you know what kind of bird I have not covered yet in Bird of the Day?
Uh-huh.
Ducks.
Oh, ducks are so cute.
I know, and there's so many good kinds of ducks. We'll be doing a duck, but I mean, that's the thing. So it was like, aren't you gonna run out of Bird of the Day at some point? It's like, oh my gosh, no. I'm nearing 50, and easily another 50 more of interesting, well-known birds. There's so many.
As many birds out there as grains of sand on the beach. That's not true, but it is a lot.
Did you know that there are more grains of sand on a single beach than there are atoms in the universe?
Oh, wow. That doesn't make sense.
Okay, we're gonna call this Bird